everyone. I hope God and the angels have been great to you and had a great workout week. This week I'm just going to do an information video because I have been so busy working and also working on my deck the last few weeks, getting it stained. And I wanted to show everybody, this is what Elvira looked like before, 310 pounds. And this is what I look like now at 150 pounds off. So I'm very tiny. And I have some big influence. But I wanted to explain to people that anybody can do it. And this week when I'm running the way that I was running the last few weeks, I end up a lot of times, how I work and do things is I will take one of my recipes that I've already done and either use it to a T or change it a little bit. This one I changed a little bit. I added a few more ingredients and stuff like that. A few more vegetables. I'm making a spaghetti for this week. And that's how I roll. Because I have to be able to still eat healthy and get where I needed to be. And this week has been really, really excruciating and tiring because I was working on my deck and stuff like that. But I'm thankful that I can do that because before I was never able to do that because I was too fat. And now I'm not, and now I get to do fun things. I get to do workouts. I get to do all kinds of things. I get to live my life. And anybody can do what I did. I've had no surgeries. I just work out, eat healthy. I count my carbs, calories, fats, and proteins. And I've plateaued a couple times, but lately I haven't. I've actually been losing because I'm down to a size 10 shorts and size 6 underwear, which is great. And my feet shrunk. So now I'm out buying new shoes. And it's just a great feeling because most people would never think that you could do it. They think you need the surgery. When I first started, the first year was very hard. And that was 2018 when I started this. This is my 4th year on this weight journey. And I'm very proud because I'm able to keep it off. And I kept it off for years before. And the way that I eat now and work out is I used to do that before. You have to put yourself number one because if you don't, it won't work. And you really, really want this because when I first started, I used to come home and cry. Dan kicked my butt pretty hard, and sometimes we'd be just sitting up and sitting down and you'd have a little thing on your shoulder. When you get to the point when you start to see the weight come off and you start that your leg's not hurting and things like that, or you're not getting those ear infections, you're not getting those eye infections or pink eye, you're not getting those colds, you're not getting the flu, it's great. And for me, the last year and a half has probably been the healthiest I've been in the 8 years. I started gaining the weight in 2013. And this year I've actually saved myself a lot of money. I've done a lot of things this year. And I was able to get my deck done. I might have to do another coat next week. I'm not sure. But I've actually worked it and got it done correctly because the last 4 years it wasn't done correctly. But for me, I got a second chance at life, and believe me, it was hard. When I'm laying down and I'm holding my heart like this, my chest, because I can't breathe, and I knew I was dying, and it was just from being too fat, and my heart was giving out. I'm very blessed that with what I can do now that I'm able to do that, because before, I didn't know if I was going to make it. That's why I do this journey, is to help people, because I want people to see that if I can do it, you can do it. And I sometimes, don't want to work out, but I do. Good example is last Thursday, I don't like this med ball. And it's 60 pounds, and I got to get it over my shoulder. Can I do it? Yeah. So my main trainer, Dan, says I had a minute on the bike, a minute on the skier, 60-pound med ball, throw 6 times over your shoulder. I had 40 jump ropes, 135 pounds sumo deadlift, hit the tire with the hammer 10 times, and I didn't do that, and I had to run to the island and back. So I got ticked, and I just threw the ball like that. Boy, he went off on me. I was lazy. Then Andrew, my other trainer, he was like, Tuesday he sees me. He's like, I was laughing because you and Dan were really fighting. I was really ticked. I was totally pissed. And I just didn't like it, So I got a lecture from Andrew about it. And then Thursday comes, he says, your ass better do the circuit right. It only took me a minute and 95 seconds more to do it the right way with the med ball, because the med ball is not getting out of my circuit, so I have to suck it up. I hate jump roping too, and we've had this issue with jump roping. And when I cop an attitude, that's it. But you learn in circuit, it gives you the stability and the mobility that you need in your everyday life, and it challenges you. So I have learned many things in the last, this is my 4th year, and I've learned many things. And being able to do all kinds of things now and not being heavy. And when I look at somebody and I see how heavy they are, I always wonder what their story is, because everybody has a story. There's a story for a reason. It's not because they're lazy. It's not because they eat too much. Usually it's a health reason. And mine was, I have to eat a certain way. If I don't, I gain weight. That's what happened. I couldn't afford to eat the right way. And I gained to 310 pounds. I keep the weight off. I eat healthy. I pay my bills, and I pay my trainers as a bill. And I do what I'm supposed to do, because I got a second chance at life. God gave me a second chance. This is why I share my weight loss journey, because if I can do it, you can do it. I always pray to God and the angels, because God and the angels get me through the tough times. And just like when I do circuit, the first thing I do is I always go like this. And I'll say, God and angels, get me through this. Because believe me, I die at the end. And nobody's perfect. But when I have issues like this week, the next week, I'll take a recipe that I've already made and I add to it, or I follow it to a T. I do that because it's easier for me than try to come up with a new recipe and try to do a cooking show, especially when I'm working on this deck, and if I have to replace it, it's $10,000. Well, I was very lucky. The last few years it wasn't done right, but I was still able to save it. And there's been no issues with it. So I got everything done correctly this year. And I'm so thankful for my trainers, because I was able to do it all myself. And I'm not this, if I was this big, there's no way that I could have done that deck. Not this big. I had a hard time getting around and everything else. But this is something for me to look at, to say that, hey, I'm never going back to this. You know, I'm never going back. To be that big and to be 150 pounds down and to be able to do things and enjoy my life, that to me is wonderful. And it's great that nobody recognizes me. That's another thing that's always nice. But I get a lot of compliments. People all say, wow, you look good. Last night I had to get a sandwich, but I was able to look at the menu, and I was able to get a sandwich that I could eat. It was a hummus. It was just a wrap, a pita wrap with hummus and vegetables in it. So I had to eat, and I get pickles. Pickles are my favorite, because pickles have no calorie, no carbs, no fats, no protein. So it's like, yes, that's a good snack. And I was able to do that because I was so exhausted from working on my deck. Next week I got to clean my yard up. My yard looks like a tornado went through, but that's okay. And stuff. So the next few weeks I'll be taking a recipe that I've already had, either use it to a T or add to it. I'll be back in 2 weeks. So, and stuff like that, and we'll have a new recipe. I've been working on some new recipes and stuff I'd like to share with you, and things. And, you know, eat and work out, eat healthy, put yourself number one. Don't think you can't do it, and don't think you're not important, because you're important. Every person is important, but you have to make yourself important and say, hey, look, I'm this beautiful person. I'm important. Because if you don't do that, you're not going to get that weight off. And there's no reason to be big. You can get it off. Work out, eat healthy. That's all you got to do. You don't have to do all these fad diets and stuff. You just eat healthy, and that's it. And it's not that hard. When you first start, it's hard. But after you start going at it and you get used to it, it becomes part of your life. And then you look at that and you got, wow, I got a second chance at life. I got my old life back, which I did. I got my old life back. And getting my old life back, I never thought I'd have that again. Every day I thank God and the angels for what I've accomplished, because without them I would have never accomplished it. And I truly hope that everybody has a blessed week. Work out, eat healthy, put yourself number one, make yourself feel, you're important. Every person's important. No person is not important. And don't let people put you down. I was bullied. I got made fun of. People put me down, made lies about me. I don't care. Because you know what? I'm this beautiful person inside and out. They don't pay my bills. They don't go to the grocery store for me. I do that. And you know what? I'm proud of myself. And I'm proud of where I'm at. It's been hard. And I've had to get the toxic people out of my life, get the toxic stuff out of my life. And it's easy. You just got to do it. And it's hard at first, but you can do it. Once you start living that life and doing what I do, it's easy. Just like tonight, I came home and I was working on the deck. I came home and I thought, I'm going to grab a recipe. I grabbed one of my recipes that I've already done a show on, and I just added to it. Next week, I'll probably take one and just use it to a T. Follow the whole thing. But I'm proud because I can go into my recipe stash and go, okay, I'm going to do that. And I'm proud because I'm not this person anymore. I'm not this person anymore. And this person's never coming back. To do what I can do and the accomplishments that I've made because of my trainers, Dan and Andrew, I couldn't ask for better trainers. They've been a blessing. Oh, yeah, I get my ass chewed. Oh, yeah, do I drive them nuts? Oh, yeah. Some days Andrew tells me he's going to lose his shit. I laugh my ass off. And then Dan's like, boy, you just pissed me off. And one day I couldn't get something right. He says, we're done. Blanket, we're out of here. Drop it, clean it down, move on. And it happens. Sometimes I can't get my hands, feet, and my mind, my body to click. And you got to be able to click, because some of the stuff that I do, you got to be able to click. And some days it does, and some days it don't. On a bad day, I pull 185. On a good day, I can pull 225. It just depends on the day. And with squats that I hate, I was able to do my deck. And to be able to do what I did and accomplish that, that's a hard. And I got compliments from contractors that I know and said I did an awesome job. So working out and eating healthy has really paid off for me in so many different ways. And I'm just so blessed. God bless everyone. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Put yourself number one and work out and eat healthy. Bye. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and keep God and the angels in your life. They'll get you through the hard times and the good times. Eat healthy and work out. See you soon. Love you all. Bye.